So with that, in the space of Phoebe just literally like, yeah, and she's part used to it by now in the space that of course they've been doing this for a minute, but at the same time, sometimes stuff is going to be seen and you can't necessarily cover it up. In the space of you being that standard, there is stuff that's going to be seen and they're not going to understand what is happening. They're not going to understand what is going on. It's not that they didn't see it. And sometimes it's not that they didn't get revelation for it. Sometimes it's just like, wait, what is happening? Feeling like they're in a twilight zone. Like, did I really just see what I thought I just saw? And then on top of that, it's like, how do you even explain that? How do you explain what is happening on the spiritual realm to someone who is spiritually blind? How do you explain the kingdom of heaven to someone who is in the world, basically being ran by the kingdom of darkness? It's literally the complete opposite. So because it's the complete opposite, the tactics, the strategy, the revelation, the instructions, all of it is completely opposite. It's completely different. So just like with Phoebe, and there were so many other episodes that we could just go through, but even still, it was on, so it was just like, oh, nostalgia, because it's TNT, and it's just like, dang, this is what we used to watch it on, and you can't fast forward it, you can't pause, you can't pick which episode you want to pick, but this happened to be the episode, and that's what Ava was highlighting to me. It's like, you can't explain it even if you try, because if she was trying to explain it, it would be like, wait, so you'd have to get down to the bigger picture at hand, and the bigger picture at hand is that there is a battle going on between good and evil. There is a battle going on in the heavens right now with angels and the angels that are being turned by the fallen angels. This is where you have the falling stars. They are fallen angels because angels are stars. When you read that in the Bible, oh my goodness. And with that being said, it's a space of like, so you can't explain like the little stuff without explaining the big part. The big part is like, the big part is the foundation. If you don't get the big part, you're not going to get the little stuff. You're not going to understand why you have to sit here and anoint your door. You're not going to understand why you have to stay away from that person, even though that might be a relative of yours or a friend of yours. You might not understand where you should be supposed to be quiet and not tell a certain person all of your business. You may not understand that because you don't understand the bigger picture at hand. The bigger picture at hand is the foundation of it all. To understand that you are a reflection of God to his adversaries. That is what you are. Let us make man in our image. You are the reflection of God as an adversary to his enemies. You are fighting this battle of good and evil, whether you know it or not, think it or not, believe it or not. It's hard to explain.